Kenyans right. Tusiumizwe. Industries are closing down every day. Kwani Ruto wasikii uchungu ya watu? Ukiangalia kama hii ni sheria ya mashamba walikuwa wataka kutuwekea hapa. Hiyo sheria ni ya kupokonya watu mashamba because these people have a research of minerals. Assume hawa watu tu washike hizo mashamba, hiyo sheria ipite. Ni watu wangapi wangelia mashamba huku? So we need governance, good governance, and we are seeing these people through and through. Na wasidanganywe na mtu. Na wasituue. Let them not become greedy. Kenya is big enough for all of us. Tutatoshea. Sisi wakulima tulime, tuuze chakula. Watu wa madini wachape madini. Kila mtu mfugaji aone pesa. Lakini we want a good Kenya for us and our kids and the alphas who are coming. We want that Kenya for us. Thank you.
Right. Thank you, Joe, for that. We are at 32 minutes past the top of the hour. I see we still have new speakers on the mic. Hey, hello, anyway. Phil X, you are here. PLO, Taleb, and also Ayo has not spoken to us. PLO, you have been chilling here for minutes. And PLO, Taleb, Ayo, Phil, in that order. PLO. Are you there, PLO?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear.
Thank you, Pipita, and again, it's always a pleasure to be on board. And good evening to the rest of my fellow compatriots as well. So I think I'll be speaking from the legal perspective and as a lawyer and as a member of the Law Society of Kenya. So we are still far much concerned with the ongoing incessant abductions and equally the senseless and reckless arrests that have been made over time, including today during the peaceful protest just to commemorate those who have lost their lives. So we lawyers have been up and down trying to locate where protesters are, from Central Police Station to other police stations, just to ensure at least all of them are released, and the president of the Law Society of Kenya, Miss Faith Odhiambo, equally is working around the clock with the rest of the team members just to ensure that we be there for the members of the public, because this is a cause that we lawyers are dedicated towards, because at the end of the day we are meant to protect, uphold and defend the rule of law of the oath of office that we took, and that will mean keeping the government in check and just trying to see how best do you balance the excesses by the same government that is meant to protect the rule of law. Because when I heard the speech yesterday by the president on the second batch of the nominees, there's something that piqued my interest. He said he will be working towards trying to reform the criminal justice system in terms of proposing legislative reforms on the Criminal Procedure Code, on the Evidence Act, and also the anti-corruption laws. Let me tell you, there are two bills currently sitting in Parliament, and these two bills are meant to weaken the fight against corruption. One bill is sponsored by one member of the ODM, which has now joined government. Because political cousins technically will always unite against members of the public. And anyone who has ever read history, I keep on saying anyone who has ever read history will never ever trust politicians. So it's up to us, we the people, to rise against all these excesses. So those two bills are meant to weaken the fight against corruption. So how then would the president propose reforms on anti-corruption measures when members of parliament have proposed
with a vision, with a first step.
Reforms to shield them against being prosecuted from economic crimes? So it doesn't make sense, because it's one thing to speak and it's another thing to implement what you're speaking. So I think from my standpoint of view, there are quite a number of bills. The finance bill today, Parliament, rejected or rather, accepted the president's deletion of the 69 clauses of the finance bill 2024. But I would like you, as Kenyans, to still keep track of bills that are meant to tilt, either the scales of justice or to just more or less infringe on the rights of the people. And one of these bills is on the Elections Act amendment bill. This particular bill, right now, there is an issue to do with MyShare number, or the digital number, or for these digital IDs. And today the High Court, through the Lawrence Mugambi, has suspended the MyShare number, the digital ID, and even those IDs with expiry dates, because no way would an ID have an expiry date. Citizenry is a birthright. So how then would the government try to inflict or have an expiry date on a document that is supposed to define you as a citizen? So that particular bill, the Elections Act Amendment Bill, which was sponsored by the same person who sponsored the Assembly and Demonstration Bill, that is Geoffrey Ruko. I think that is the name of the Member of Parliament. So this bill, one of the most critical clauses in that bill is about the data, sharing or transfer agreement of the voter to any public institution. So that will mean, you would open the Pandora box to have voters, credentials being shared, by NIS, by other, institutions. So why would that even form part of a bill if at all the, political rights are meant to be enjoyed, by citizens in accordance with the constitutional dictates? And then lastly, as I wind up, my concern equally is on the IBC Amendment Act that just came into force the other day. So when you look at the selection panel, you have 9-member selection panel, and 5 of these members of the selection panel are from the political class. 3 members are from the political liaison committee, and then 2 members from the PAC. So the 4 others, one of course from LSK, one from ISPAC, and then 2 from Inter-Religious Council of Kenya. So that means, ladies and gentlemen, that even right now, scales may be balanced against us, but we can still define our own path. Because when you have 5 members of a selection panel who are meant to pick 7 commissioners or 7 prospective commissioners to be forwarded to the president, for subsequent approval and, assumption of office, then we have a very, very big problem. So, at least I can talk of around 1st October when we will be having a fully constituted IBC. And once we have a fully constituted IBC, I just hope that, the members of that selection panel will do what is right and not what is easy. To do what is easy is to appease the political class. To do what is right is to, do what the people of Kenya who have delegated their powers to you is exactly what you're supposed to do. So once, IBC is fully constituted, then we can now invoke Article 104 of our Constitution, which is about the right of recall, and start all these processes, because Parliament has failed us. It is an appendage of the executive, and they're not even hiding it. And for me, we elected members of, Parliament to speak on our behalf, but to take instructions from the executive to do that which the executive does, for me, that is the shortfall of democracy. And we can withdraw that power as a people, because it's a power that we donated, and it's a power that we can take back. And once you take back that power, then we can chart our own, path. So right now, keep believing, keep breathing. Keep working as a team, and just forge a path that even posterity will be proud of. So thank you for hosting me, and with that, I humbly rest my submission.
Thank you so much, PLO. You have laid on us so much knowledge. I have to refresh this space with a jingle. You're tuning to Home Run with Pipi. If you like what we're doing,
this is Home Run with Pipi.
There is a tip line there to support you. I just tweeted out something that he who feeds you owns you. The reason why you hear me dropping names of Raila and Ruto the way I want is because the people who are feeding me are my listeners. Okay? So naweza sema kenataka, who's that unmuting without my permission? Huyu acha tumpeleke kwanza nyumbani. So as I'm saying, naweza taja mtu yote nataka, and that is one thing that I don't even care. And politicians, they are on notice right now. Citizen journalism does not care about sponsors. We don't need corporates to sponsor us to run these spaces. The listeners, ile 200, ile 50 bob, ile 100 yenye wanaweka kwa tipja is enough to keep us independent. And I'm for sure committing to as much independence as possible. Sitaki kuwa nafungwa hapa hivi, ikifika ayo kwa vile amenitumia 2000, ayo akikuja hapa ana pedal na nyamaza. No, nataka ayo akipedal nje. Otero akileta mchezo nje. Hakuna kuambia mtu eti nini ama nini. Okay? We need to be as honest. Ukiishi maisha honest, utaishi maisha ya uoga. Lakini ukikuwa mtu mkora ndio unaanza kudanganya watu sana, alafu unacheka wakikudanganya. Thank you so much. Naona hapa hivi Charles ameniwekea tip. Asante sana Charles. Taleb, talk to me.
Before hata niongee, patia nani Osama whip moja tu ndio niendelee. Hiyo ni ya mwisho. Yes, so you guys imeingia bro. So you guys, I think we have to stop the hypocrisy. We have to stop all these fuckeries we are having. I think the first time I talked, I directed this at Pipita. So I'm just coming up to direct it at the right people so that we don't lose it, because I know most of us are not going to listen to this space. Osama, Afrocentric, KOT, Ayo, I've seen you all here, so I want to address you guys. Wanyama, you people are normalizing on worshipping politicians. Every time you people are hosting spaces, politicians are coming, someone is on the mic, someone is on the request section, a politician comes, you don't give that person a chance. Ati mheshimiwa, tuma mic tukupatie uongee. That is bullshit. We need to stop that nonsense. And then, you guys, we need to come together. You people who've been hosting spaces, Pipita, Sama, Ayo, KOT, we need to stop lying to ourselves. You guys, we can't keep on speaking here like as if we are men enough who have balls, but we can't actually go at the right direction as it should. We shouldn't come here and start shouting on social media as if we have the balls, which in real sense, it looks like we don't have. Let me be honest with you guys. The president came here. We went for Maandamano. The president actually wanted to talk to the Gen Zs. You people have still insisted on this nonsense of Sijui there is no leaders. Let me tell you, I would be very happy today if KOT or Pipita would have been given those chances of those cabinet secretaries that went to those Azimio guys. At least we would have counted on something. We must stop this bullshit of saying that, oh, we don't have leaders, but we have people who are hosting spaces and are telling us, are giving us directions. Osama gave people direction to go to, where was it? That Maandamano, people are going to JKIA. People went. So you people should be at the front line. I don't know why you people fear talking to the president, meeting him. Let's stop this nonsense. Again, the reason as to why I started by saying that we should stop hypocrisy is because You can't tell me, oh, let's fight, let's do this and this. And then you are the same person who keeps on saying, like KOT was given a chance to speak, and he say, you know, if we had leaders, they would have been bribed, we would not have gone anywhere. I'm like, you are working with people you don't trust, bro. You are here talking to Osama. You are on Pepita's space. You don't trust Pepita, but you keep on telling us here that we should be united. Which unity happens without trust? The political class trust themselves. That is why they've aligned together, put their differences aside to work together. But you people without balls, you are here, you keep on telling us we can't work together. Oh, and oh, he's going to be bribed. The other day, Osama hosted the president. You people made it an issue. Caliph Cairo said something. You people started making it an issue as if you've ever elected Caliph Cairo as your leader. He comes online, he makes a video, and all of you are going at him and making him trend for no profound reasons. Very useless reasons. Like right now, we are making Raila Odinga to trend for no reasons because we are behaving like fools. We keep on saying here, oh, Gen Zs have gone to school. Which school? And you can't even reason to do the right thing. To watch upuzi majamaa. Let's do the right thing. Pepita wewe, Osama, Ayot, KOT, you people who have been hosting space. Jeshiku, kujeni pamoja wanyama. Get your shit together. Look for a way out. Meet these people and talk to them face to face. Why are we hiding? We are hiding for what? I'm done, Pepita. Tuwache upuzi, tuwache kukua wajinga. Let me tell you guys.
What's happening?
We keep on fighting lawyers. Just a minute. We keep on inviting these lawyers here to give us opinion. Oh, sijui the law says this. If that law actually worked, politicians would not be doing these things they are doing right now to us. We can't be told that when we want to do the right things, we have to follow the law. And these same lawyers, they are the ones today, if you go to court to take any evidence against these politicians, these same lawyers are the ones who are coming to defend them, even when you have evidence. But they are here telling us about, giving us some nonsense about the law. Bullshit. Pepita, back to you.
Wacha niachilie jingle. Ayo feel then karigo. Wacha kwanza tusikie. Hii imebidi tu nicheze jingle tena ile mzito kabisa. Hii.
Social conversations, engaging topics on your phone anywhere. This is Home Run with Pipi.
The last time nilisomewa hivyo nikiuma kucha nilikuwa kwetu. Sijaiona kama naweza somewa hadi ni umeume kucha kwa show yangu. Bundles ni zangu, simu ni yangu, followers ni wangu. Yani wacha niume kucha kwanza. Guy, watu wengine simna.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yes, Karigo, I want you to come after Ayo. There was a parking order of Ayo, Phil, and then now you.
I just wanted you to acknowledge you can hear me because
I can hear you loud and clear.
You know what is happening, but yes, all right.
Lakini Taleb leo kweli hivi nimekuinulia mkono. I know it's an audio show, you cannot see my hands in the air, but truly bro, my hands are in the air. Kenye umesema Ayo, Wanyama, Otero, Kimuzi, wote nimefungua DM yangu iko open, sitaki kusomewa tena hivi. Kujeni tuongee, mnataka aje?
Kwa sababu sasa awache ujinga. Amerix pia awache ujinga. As much as he has followings, he should stop that nonsense. Every time he opens a space, he chooses politicians to be speakers on that same space. When he keep on lying to people that, oh, I am trying to build youths. Which youths? And you are inviting Babu Wino, Salasia, and those bullshit politicians.
Kwani gari yako ilikuja na kiti moja? Because you're not taking any hostages, bro. Wah!
Hata huyo Amerix awache ujinga.
Wacha niachilie tena jingo ingine.
You are listening to Home Run with Pipi. Weekdays from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m.
Tale, bendo kunywa maji, nimekuremove kutoka kwa mic. Ayo, how are you?
I'm very okay. On this fine Thursday, 25th July, the day the Lord has made. Unajua kwa nini nacheka? Hii ni maajabu. But oh well, here's the thing, yeah. I'm not going to defend myself. I've heard all that nonsense. I'm not going to defend myself. But here's the thing. All the spaces we have hosted with Wanyama or Keoti Sonko, where I was the co-host, Miss J host space since Kitu Yanza, I've been a co-host. All we've always advocated for is for the truth, civic education, and facts. We can't keep on dealing with emotions. We can't keep on dealing with emotions. We know who we are dealing with. We are dealing with Ruto. Tuna deal na daktari, Ruto. Na ukitaka kudeal na daktari, you have to get your facts right because he's clever. That guy is a genius. You know, unajua history ya Ruto. Kama umekuwa follow Ruto, unajua history in the political landscape ya Ruto. What me and Wanyama and KOT decided, we gonna educate people and and Kowino, sijui kwa nini ameacha jina Kowino nje. But here's the thing, we've been also co-hosting with Kowino. And here's the thing, what we decided, let's circle back, wacha tuachane na hizi emotions kando, let's think straight and let's strategize. And let's first educate the masses. Educate the masses that this is what we need for us to get here, this is what we need. In fact, today, if we're gonna host a space, I was gonna insist on, let's circle back. Enough of this mandamano. We now need to hit differently to get home. Because what is our main objective of hosting all these spaces? Because we want to reach the promised land. And how do we get there? We have to strategize. Let's have a strategy. And the first strategy was civic education. Understanding what the Constitution states. We have lawmakers. Mimi si lawyer. Mimi sijui law kushinda lawyer. I've never stepped in court. You understand? So when we get lawyers to speak to us, help us understand this. If you want to go here, how do we go about it? That is why we've been hosting these people, to educate us. Sometimes as young people, you need to sit back and understand. Because zingine wisdom ni muhimu. Unajua sisi ni majenzi, ma youth, tunajifanya tunajua kaa yote, tumesoma and all that kind of stuff. But sometimes we need to circle back and say, hey, enyewe, we've been following this route, but it's not working for us. The more we follow this route, the more we are being killed. The more maguns wanalipo, wanatugonga tao, wanatunyanyasa tao. Unaget? So I was like, let's circle back. Let's hit this thing differently. What's the strategy? What can we do to make this work out? So if we want to, the first step is let's stop being emotional. Yes, people have died. We can never downplay that. Yes, we have mental issues. Mimi kwanza niko na mental issues. Juzi karibu tuuliwe mimi na Keo, tumuulize. Karibu tuuliwe pipeline na magoons. Right? So I was like, instead of always going to the streets, tunapigwa, ama watu wanachomwa, ama mtu ameshutiwa, those are our brothers and sisters. Why can't we circle back and sit back and say, let's re-strategize? Number two is, I have a proposal. Enough of the rant that just came and my name was mentioned. I have a proposal. We have tried war with war and we keep on losing. Why don't we try war with peace? Na najua watu sema dawa ya moto ni moto. But mbona sasa tusitafute tu fire extinguishers, tuzime hiyo moto na tuambie we are trying a new language. Someone talked about a very amazing point here, na alikuwa anakipon kujirudia na kushout, ule chali alikuwa unstoppable akiongea. We've seen what those concerts have done. Why don't we start talking to the youth and the Gen Zs and turn back their minds and tell them, we can do this thing, and we give them morale that you can be the leaders, not of tomorrow, but of today. So that we circle back and get these people out of power. Because we have the numbers, we have the damn numbers. We've figured out that we have the money. Kama tulijuzi watu wali contribute milioni ngapi kwa Nifa na watu walilipiwa hospital bills. What tells you that we cannot host these concerts and rallies? We start storming the streets with rallies. Nobody, and we keep each other accountable. Hakuna mtu anaibia mwenzake, hakuna dem anaenda kushikwa vibaya, hakuna guni yote atatumwa hapo na kuja kudistract, na hakuna, and we even call the police to come and protect us. Ama police wamekuwa kitua, sasa wakuje watu protect sasa. We don't destroy anybody's property, we don't do nothing to harm anybody. And we just start our rallies from today. Wanaonanga tu rallies, wanashanga, kwa nini inaendelea hapa? We start, see how host rallies siku za elections. Tao, estates, nini. Why don't we just start that? Yeah? Whoever is, if you're interested in politics, bring yourself up, propose yourself. Unataka hii kiti, endea. Si umesema una nini, tupatie manifesto yako, endea, na tutakukeep accountable. Yeah? And we will support you, because do you know why people are shying off from these leadership roles? Because they were like,
I'm sorry. I think you're deviating.
It's just a moment. I'm giving my solution.
Solution
I'm not deviating anyway.
Ayo, today we are debriefing, bro. Angalia juu. Wacha kusikiza Taleb.
Just a moment. Let me just finish up. Don't cut me short. Let me just finish up. My point is, because after which alienda out of topic, you guys didn't talk. Let me deviate in peace. So what I'm saying is, let's circle back. Unachekizi mental debrief and all that. Sisi wote tuko na mental issues saizi. We've seen dead bodies in the streets. We need to stop that. What are the solutions? Unaget? That is what I'm trying to say. Let's start talking solutions. Tukiget hizo solutions, hizo mental debrief zote zitaenda, pipita. Yes, we've seen dead bodies. Yes, we've seen people lose their... Yes, we've been tear gassed in our apartments and all that. What are the solutions? Let's start talking solutions. Enough of the problems. We've identified the problems. Let's start talking solutions. That's what I'm saying. If that makes sense to anyone, if I don't make sense, fine. But it makes sense to me.
Okay, I get you. We are debriefing also as well, so we didn't want to get people confused on what we are doing here, so that people don't think that we are talking about the next steps without taking stock. Today we are taking stock, okay? So I understand, and I see even in the comment section, people are being overzealous on the comment section. Mtaka kuniua. Mike ni moja watu wangu. I cannot multitask the microphone, but yes, kindly, thank you so much for being patient with me. We are at the top of the hour. Ladies and gentlemen, my show has already ended 1 hour ago, but I still see more people talking, and I can't let Karigo go without talking. So you see, because of unforeseeable circumstances, Home Run with People will have to extend for another hour. Wapi makofi? Ndio. Na kwa sababu hiyo ni kwa sababu kwamba tunasema kwamba we are trying to make it as inclusive as possible, and kindly wale watu wenye mko kwa comment section, wacheni ku waste space kusema kwamba tunapatiana mic na kujuana, nipatie mic pipi nimechemka, pipi nimejam sana, haki ya mama nipatie mic niongee. Fanya hivi. Whatever you want to do, whatever you want to say on this mic, write it on the comment section, so that in case you don't get to the mic, because I have over 237 requests to come to the mic. So whatever you have in mind, probably you're not able to come to the mic and say it. Badala ya kunibuli hapa hivi eti pipi nipe mic. Andika hapo hivi comment section, pipi, I am an angry Kenyan and I want us to take stock and move forward, or I want us to take stock and do this. That is where I wanted to go. So I want to go to Phil and Unprovoked Karigo. Then we'll go to other speakers as we continue. This is Home Run with PP. I've told you I've gone another extra hour because we can't let the space go while we're having a lot of people on the mic. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Home Run with PP. 10 p.m. East African time, wherever you are listening to. I hope you're good.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Welcome to Home Run with Pippi.
Sana dakika moja masani ya Afrika Mashariki. This is Home Run Pipi. My name is MC Pipita. You can call me Pipi. And as I said, weekdays tunakuanga hapa your drive show, and we are giving you a chance to speak hapa hivi nje. As I always say, Home Run with Pipi has been kept independent and also running by you, the listener. If you like what I'm doing, my tip jar line is on the topic line of this show. 0721948229 is the number where you send in your support. Also, when you're trying to send in your comments via my WhatsApp, I can't access my WhatsApp right now because I'm using the same phone used on X. So kindly, I can't read your comments on WhatsApp. Kindly write them here on the comment section so that everybody can have a chance to read at them. Thank you so much for understanding and also supporting this show. It's always a pleasure. Phil, come on, Anipata, right after this jingle, talk to us.
This is Home Run with Pipi.
Hi, Phil.
Niaje majamaa?
Niko poa kabisa.
Cheki majamaa, tusikuja hapa tukasema ati solution ni gani? Solution ni gani? Kila mtu aongee, kila mtu akuja hapa aseme idea yake ni gani. Si unasema unakasikia wasee, unasema wasee watu solution. Wewe tuambie yako ni gani? Mimi niko na ingine hapa hivi nataka tuone itakuwaje. Tuone venye tunaenda mbele. Si kila saa tunalialia solution ni gani, ndio hii movement imeharibika nini. Haya ndio si education imetokea. Kitu kingine mimi nilikuwa naona hizi marallies. Kuna jamaa amemention hapa hivi. We need rallies. Ama politician. Ukiona Ruto leo ameenda nini Mombasa. Huyo jamaa watu wamelipwa. Watu wamebebwa na mabasi wamekuja hapo Ruto wasifie Ruto wamepewa do. Naona. Sisi pia tuanze tu rallies zetu. We need people. Watu wamekuwa tu hapa tukiwajua kina 13 nani BT tunataka tuanze hizi rallies. Na tukianza hizi rallies, kwa hizo rallies we educate our people. Naona. Tusiache msee nyuma. Ati tunaenda maandamano. Sai tusiendelee na maandamano. Lakini 8 August hiyo naona itakuwa fiti sana tukienda maandamano. Nimesikia msee akisema other counties watu waletwe Nairobi nini. We need those people. Kitu kingine tunataka wasesi ndio. Hapa pia kutahitajika na funds. We need kitu kama mchanga. Kila mtu atumedoa hapo hivyo, we need to support these rallies, maandamano hizi, watu wenye wanatoka counties zingine kuja Nairobi watahitaji room, tunahitaji funds. Mtu acredit kitu kama mchanga hii. Wasio tume kao kuna chwani tao wenye mtafika si tutafika mtume hizo mkuje Nairobi. Wenye watakuwa na hao tuwatafute place to rent 2 place hapo hivyo wakae hapo hivyo kama kesho ni tarehe 8 tunamkia maandamano hiyo nini. Mimi kitu nimekuja hapa kusema we need rallies. Watu pia watuonenge tu tumeenda Mombasa huko hivyo tumekutana na mayouth. Tumeenda wapi Eldoret tumekutana tu na mayouth tunaongea watu wanaange tu hivyo pia. Si ati sisi tunaonanga tu daily wanachochana huko wanabebana na wasee huko wanawapea yetu iko tu tunaenda kani Eldoret leo twende huko wasee wajitokeze. Kani Mombasa hivyo kama ni Kakamega hivyo tukutane tu hivyo tufinya ama jamaa ogope. Naona si ati wametuweza sijui nini, hakuna kutuweza. Tuendelee movement iende. Unacheki? Tusichoke majamaa, tuendelee. Mtu akretio kwanza mchanga, sijui nani atacreate. Wakina Osama wako hapo, KT Sonko, Psycho Sense, muone mtu atacreate kitu tuweke huko tuanze hizi marallies, tuchape hizi vitu, tusichoke. 2027 imefika. Alafu wasee nimeona kama mtu kama BT amesema anataka kuvice sijui president huko not president sijui seat gani huko Turbo. Wase msimame mseme mimi nataka kuvice for seat, tutawapea kura iko. Na kama ni fans nimesema tu create kama mchanga hivi wase tutakuwa tunatoa hapo nasema we are supporting our own. BT ndio huyo hapo amesema tunamsupport. Watu kama kina nani Osama pia simama, wewe sema pia unataka kusimama, tutoe fans tutoe hizi pesa tunachanga hizi sisi kwetu za wasio wenye wako wameuliwa sijui nini. Pia tunafaa tu create mchanga yetu ya rallies hivyo hivyo. Tuamke majamaa sahi, hakuna kulala. Hivi tu tulianza tumalize. Ruto hajaanza kuwa ati president leo. Huyu jamaa alianza kuwa preso. Hii ndoto yake ilikuwa kitambo sana. Alianzanga like tukwe na reason like in the next 20 years, 30 years, Ruto atakuwa wapi? Kina Roho atakuwa wapi? Hii movement yetu ndio itakuwa bado. Naona tuendelee hivyo, tusichoke. Watu tunawapeleka mbio. ODM sasa hii ndio inaanza kukufa. Raila ndio amekuwa leader, watu wamemsifia, lakini saa hii ameisha. Sisi ndio tuko kama sisi ndio tuko majamaa. Mpe mic msee mwingine
Hapo sawa. Asante sana. Karigo, mambo?
Yo, what the hell was that?
Gani yo? Yo msomeo.
What was that, Pipi? No, for real. What was that?
Inaitwa freedom of speech, Karigo. What do you have in mind? Talk to us.
I'm so really sick and tired of the narrative of the revolution being all about money and making money. I mean, most of us go to the streets and we don't have money, but we get ourselves there, we come back, and we've never asked for fare. If I ask for fare, I ask for fare from my friends. And for me, it's like, bro, Ebu support me in my revolution, and I've never ever thought of sitting down and trying to make money from a government that's consistently like, it's draining me. I can't breathe, I can't breathe. And I'm a millennial, and I've been to the streets, I've gone to the streets, I've been to the streets. I've risked my life, and I don't care. And, because I'm a millennial, my family, my mom, most importantly, would be like, hey, let's pray. Because she's like scared and she's worried. And I'm like, Mom, I am going because this government, I'm a millennial. And when I say I'm a millennial, it's from Moi to date. So I've seen it all. And there's been a lot, ever since June 25th. And okay, Pipi, can I just be honest and rant, if it's okay with you? Because I'm not trying to, I'm not trying to say anybody's opinion is nothing. I just want to share my opinion, because I've been on the streets, and anyone in my life, and you guys have seen I've been on the streets. So may I please share? Rosafi.
Go ahead.
Ever since June 25th, there's a narrative that shifted. Rex. And ever since, there's been abductions, arrests, massacres, disappearance, dissolution of cabinet. Then, this is now the new cabinet, and 6 of them are out of 11. And a week later, it's the opposition. And I am a millennial. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was like, Lord, what the fuck is happening? Sorry for my language. And I've eaten tear gas a lot, and I have done everything that I can. I've done a lot of civic education with my family, because I'm a millennial. So everybody in my life is either younger, which is Gen Z, or older, which is Gen X, or boomers. Now, boomers are our parents. Gen X are our siblings. The weakest link And I'll never forget, always, guys, by the way, those are the weakest link. However, all through until we got to the point where the president was speaking about Mukromen. That one, it finished me. And I sat like this and I thought, hey, what the fuck are we doing? What am I doing? Like, what's happening? And it's so sad. And I want to say this as I finish. I want to say this, that it's so sad that amongst us, we've been bought, we've been paid, and we want us to forgive those that have been paid, that are amongst us. So what narrative are you giving? So we forgive Ruto, Zakayo, and his new cabinet and say, oh, maybe he made a mistake? What has changed in your life between the two? I fight for accountability. Bro, nobody asked him to be president. He's the one who made a choice to vote himself in. And he was voted in. And 2 years, not yet. But in the past 2 years, not yet, but, you know, we are rounding up to the next figure. How fucked up have our lives been? To the point we are on the streets and we are not relenting. I've taken a break because me, I'm a millennial, bro. But I will be back next week. That tear gas has really fucked up my hormones. But I'll be there next week. However, in between now and next week, he has announced people he fired. And we celebrated. We're like, yo, only for it ikaturamba 7 days later. Kwani we are stupid? And then you talk about forgiving. At making mistakes, apana. Everybody should carry their cross. And I just want to say this. Kindly allow me, nikimaliza. Oi. Hello?
Yeah, we are here.
Oh, Fuchs. I thought I was talking to myself all that time. What? I just want to say this, like Nikki Maliza. I want you guys to really be open. Look around and see the guys that are loyal, the guys that are faithful, the guys that are really factual, the guys that are truthful, and the guys that really love the country. People who are not going to be bought. People whose you're told you have loans at Italy. Bro, check your privilege. Yeah? You are a generation on your own. So, as far as I'm concerned, this week on Tuesday, I wanted to go for Mandamano. I couldn't because I can't drive to Mandamano. The matatus hazikuwa ni zinapita Githurai, and I understood them. Why? Because I was there. I listened. Githurai massacre. And this week on Tuesday, there was the Kahawa and Zima. Nimboreigwa. And the truth is, Don't be so forgiving, okay? You're forgiving why? And what are you forgiving about? This is where we are as Kenyans in 2024. People are dying and they're being killed and their bodies are being hidden. And you want to negotiate and say, oh, people make mistakes? Oh, really? Is there a mistake for murder? Really? Anyway, where I'm coming from, and PPB, because I mentioned to you, like, let this be a space for, I'm sorry, for venting. Are you there?
Yeah, I want you to finish up. I have more people on the line too.
Thank you. 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 For me, all I would want to tell is, guys, rest when you need to rest. I've rested this week and it's really been very therapeutic. And then at the second time is, please do not accommodate bad behavior. Do not make excuses for bad behavior. Thirdly, constantly seek for accountability. And as always, I will say, Ruto must go. Viva.
All right. Thank you so much for that submission, Karigo. It's so emotional sometimes. Unajua sisi wanaume hatuwezi lia kwa space mostly, unajipata unakaza tu sauti, but imetuhit hard. The Kikombe, are you there? Enter the Kikombe. The
Buddha,
cup.
Unanisikiza?
Nakupata loud and clear.
Shukran. Yeah, the cup. That just like you say it, it is the cup. It might sound very simplistic, but I'd rather you take it as simplistic as it is, because whatever you put in a cup is meant to transform your life. Ukieka mbolea kwa kikombe, utakunywa mbolea. Ukieka wine, you want to chill. If you put coffee inside your cup, it is going to activate you. If you put poison, ndo ushakufa basi. Kenya put poison in its cup, and unfortunately, we are trying to find an antidote. I'd like to begin by saying that kama kuna mtu amepoteza beste, kuna mtu amepoteza rafiki yake, kuna mtu amepoteza babake, mamake, sistake, bradhake, friend, best friend, even enemy, my heart goes out to you. We are supposed to be a free country. This should not be happening. So I want to say that I truly, truly feel for those people who have lost people that are close to them. I know a few that are close to me. But I want to also mention that this struggle is winning. And this struggle is winning because conversations are changing. There is a reason why kina Citizen, kina K24, wameanza kukuja hapa kukuwa na hizi spaces. Before this cause began, this was unheard of. So this is changing. Things are moving to make trillions of ideas in this. And you know that when you put trillions of ideas inside an economy, things begin to change overnight. We, the people may, the people shall, we have been brave enough to point out to the lion that the breath of the lion stinks. But we are losing focus, and we need to focus. And our focus continues to be that we want accountability. Hata kama tulianza na finance bill, tukaenda sijui accountability, tukaenda nini, we want a sustainable future for our children. Mimi ni baba na watoto wawili, mmoja anaitwa Imani, mmoja anaitwa Zawadi. Zawadi ako 10, Imani yako 8. And I do not want Zawadi to be out in the streets in the near future fighting for the same thing that kina Raila alikuwa anafightia hata ile senye walikuwa university. And we need to find those sustainable solutions. Tunafaa tukate hiyo mbolea. So we need to focus. We need to focus. And we are losing focus. Gradually, we are seeing politics come into our cause. We did not ask for politics. Tuliuliza accountability. Tumeletewa politicians. So we need to focus. Politics itakuja after hao watu wenye tulieka kwa power, wenye walikuwa natuibia, wameanza kufanya nini? Kwenda jela. So we need to focus. Those people who have stolen need to put to court and face justice. Focus. Tulisema tuko partyless. We are leaderless. Tribeless. Remember kina Orengo walikuja hapa kama activists, walikuwa leaderless, walikuwa partyless, walikuwa activist. Martha Karua alikuwa activist. Baba alikuwa activist. Kiraito Muringi alikuwa, Kibaki alikuwa activist. Focus. Mimi naambianga watu bado hamjajam. Siku yenye mtajam, wasee siku yenye mtajam. Nisikenye wale mama walikuwa napiga kelele na madera wakipele hivyo wakipiga kelele ati sijui Joho amekuwa patiwa ile nini sijui Ministry of Marine, Blue Army. The day those women will scream and say, fuck no Joho, is the day you will know that the country imejam. So focus. You want accountability, and it seems wale mamama bado wajaona hii accountability ni nini. Ile siku wale wase, kuna wale wase wasijui 5 6 walikuwa